Yeah, it's the lime and prickly pear cactus infusions. Have you tried
I
it?
need to expand my beer because all I drink is Miller Lite.
No, this. I'm usually not a big Michelob fan, but this is like flavorful. It's full. I can chug it. I can. It's good. Good stuff. Shout out.
Michelob is still better than Bud Piss Light.
You know, I was a big Bud Light drinker in college, and I haven't drank one since college.
Really?
Which is crazy, yeah. Because I've been on the Shunnarah. You know how much I like that.
Yeah, you do.
It's a big Texas beer, and I actually like all the flavors of it, like the dark lager, the IPA version of it. Like I like every which is crazy because I'm usually really picky about it.
Send JJ Jake's number, by the way, George.
It says Jake Mitchell at it. Actually, I might do it because fuck Jake. He pisses me off.
Send him Cody's number, actually.
Welcome to the FIO podcast. I'm your host, as always,
we're on.
Kleist. Oh, we've been rolling, boys. We've been rolling. I like the random intros or whatever. I'm joined by two UC Lacrosse legends and rejoined by them. They've been on a few times, George Shunnarah, and that is Nick Difranco, even though it says Danielle on it.
I'm the GOAT.
Using his girlfriend's Zoom. Happens.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
We got humble people here.
I'm the UC Lacrosse GOAT. It's no big deal.
Yeah, he literally showed me his picture. He goes, "Hey, here's the GOAT." But did you make the all-decade team?
I did make the all-decade team.
Oh, yeah. It's only been around for 4 years. Pretty hard not to, right? I mean, that's what I thought about the girls' team, too. I was like, I'm sure people are still going to be playing and made the team, made the –
They put like a friggin' bowler on the team. What the hell did he do?
They put who?
They put remember that guy Brad Painter, the bowler?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the shit is this? If they put an esports person, I will lose all respect for it.
No, they're done with it now. They put a cheerleader on there.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought it was per sport. You made the all-decades all-sport team, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No, that's good. I thought you made the all-decade lacrosse team.
No, all-decade, all-sport team.
That's why I was confused. They put a cheerleader?
Yeah, I'm the GOAT, like I said before. It is what it is.
Only one goal, though.
That's false. I had 6 goals in my college career, or 7.
How many did you have, George?
I had 3. I had 4 total, but I had 3 in my senior year.
Nick beat.
He scored 1 the first ever game in UC Lacrosse history. George scored
You
a
were
goal.
the first goal?
No, I was number 4 or 5. I was the first goal by a D-pole, though.
Ever.
You played D-pole when you first started?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I know.
So, boys, I wanted to wait until I had you on to make this announcement.
Oh, God.
Not really an announcement. It's more like, I don't know. What I have Rona, bro.
Really?
I guess that's kind of an announcement. Yeah.
Whoa, what about Emily? She just traveled.
What? No, I think she's good. I'm not sure.
You'll be fine.
No, I'm good, for real.
I know.
Emily wore a mask. She's good. You know what I mean?
You asymptomatic?
No, so it's funny. Like the cat's been out of the bag at work and stuff like that for me. So that's why I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I don't I've been cooped up for the last few days and I've just been wanting to talk about it. So I'm talking about it for everybody that's gonna talk to me about it, you just refer to this podcast instead of talking to me. They could just any questions, anything like that. So yeah, I think I definitely got it from the gym because at my gym we don't wear masks. It's basically like Corona doesn't exist there. So that's the only place it could have been. Otherwise, I've been really diligent about wearing my mask and social distancing and whatnot. So, yeah, I got tested 4 or 5 days ago because I couldn't smell anything. I still can't. I'm not congested, I can't, like, I lost the ability to smell. It's called insomnia, I think it is, Dr. George. And I was trying to buy new shampoo, and I'm like, and I'm there with Emily, and Emily's like, oh, how does this one smell? I'm like, you know, I didn't think, I was like, I can't really smell it, so it's not that good. Like, there's no flavor to it. She's like, okay, what about this one? I'm like, yeah, this one, can't really smell this one either. And I started getting worried, so I grabbed one that I used before that I know the smell, and I smelled it. I couldn't smell it. I was like, what's going on right now? I can't smell shit. And I wasn't stuffed up, nothing. So it was weird. And I got tested, and
That's your only symptom.
That's my only symptom. Yeah, no fever, no cough, no congestion, no.
Just can't smell.
Just insomnia. It's coming back slowly. I made a peanut butter sandwich earlier, and I could smell the peanut butter slightly, but like I'm talking, my peak like 5-6 days ago when I couldn't smell. I was putting bleach next to my nose, and I couldn't smell it. It was bad. I was like, this is.
It's like Dewey Cox. Did you ever see that movie?
He lost his. Did he lose smell too?
Yeah, he couldn't smell, but I don't think he didn't have corona. He just couldn't smell.
You just couldn't smell ever.
And then at the end, when he's like old, he gets to smell, and then he like grabs like a pile of horse shit, and then he could smell it.
Hilarious.
I watched that movie like last week.
I love that. I love that movie. But what was I saying? No, but yeah, that's just been my only symptom, and I the only reason I did it is because I was doing research, and that was like one of the early signs of corona is having that. So I told my boss, and it was like, because I'm the first one in my zoo to test positive for it. And
great job, degenerate.
Oh my God, everyone is just flipping shit. It's just everyone in my area had to get tested, and anybody who ever came in contact with me had to get tested.
I gotta get tested Thursday for school.
It's the end of the world for you, Mason.
I mean, it's fine.
People around you.
Dude, yeah, it's just everyone's just been flipping shit and making me feel like shit, and I'm at the point where I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna wear it. I don't care. Like, someone had me first, right? So
it's not the friggin' plague.
Three of my brothers had it.
But yeah, I just thought I'd come on stream or not the stream, come on the pod and just get it out in the open there that I am Rona positive, and I am proud. Hopefully
Nice.
I'll get tested in a few days, and it'll be gone, and we'll figure it all out from there. But let's get right into it, boys. How we doing?
Let's go.
Besides that, how we doing? How have you guys been doing?
Same old.
Frank, you can go first.
Not much. Just been working.
Where are you working at now? Same place?
Yeah. Stack Heating and Cooling. Cleveland, Ohio.
Not the poop service anymore?
Oh no. That never took off.
That never took flight.
Never took flight.
George, when do you start school?
So I started my first semester of my master's was in May. Finished a couple of weeks ago, and I start back up. It's only a 3-semester master's, and then I'll start back up in 2 weeks, and
But when will you
I'll graduate. No, I'll hopefully be a doctor. Hopefully I get accepted either this cycle, and if not this cycle, then I'll just reapply next cycle and get in.
What are your options? Where do you want to go?
Wherever I get accepted. I might end up moving near Mr. Difranco if I get accepted up there, so we'll see.
Columbus?
We shall see.
Or Cleveland?
It's near Cleveland.
Akron, the home of LeBron James.
Akron University School of Medicine?
So it's called Northeast Ohio. So we'll see. Wherever I get accepted is where I'm going to go.
Maybe LeBron will pay for your tuition.
No.
No, I'm not. Next subject. He probably won't.
You never know.
You never know.
Maybe he'll have something there.
But, it's a process. You know how it is. You know how college is, Kleist. If I'm 24, 25, starting med school, not a big deal.
Hey, I was 24 my last year undergrad.
That's right. I mean, remember Chase Schmidt? He graduated when he was, 27?
Dude, yeah, he was 26, I think, because he didn't finish he finished online. So
Dude was 27?
Yeah.
I think he was 27.
Chase was old.
I can't remember. And I still had another year of eligibility to play. I was like, I'm not playing baseball at 25 years old, bro. I'm not.
Can I have your eligibility year? I'll go back.
But what's funny is obviously I regret it because I missed it. But at the same time I didn't. But now I want to join a men's league up here and come out of retirement and just Just
That's
see
what I did. That's what I did.
for lacrosse.
That's what you
Absolutely,
gotta do.
absolutely saucing young men.
For lacrosse,
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had stuff like that. I didn't know it
Oh,
was
yeah.
that popular.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, I don't know. The baseball is mainly. I think the oldest, or the youngest guy is probably in his 30s. But I wanted to like,
Probably like softball.
no, not softball, like actual fast pitch baseball. Like they have a league.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't want to play softball, so like, I don't know. I want to do it and just hustle them and be like, I've never played before. I played when I was a little kid, and then just go out there and carve them up. Just for the hell of it. Be like, hey, can I pitch one time? Just once?
Look like my boy Aaron Nola,
Who?
the pitcher for the Phillies.
Dude, next subject. Baseball.
Yeah, I don't talk baseball because the Phillies suck too.
Even though the Twins are taking off. How the
Indians
Indians doing?
have the best pitching in the MLB and the worst hitting, so that's all I'll say.
It's either gonna be the Dodgers or the Yanks. So I mean,
You know who's what I've been binge watching lately? That I'm almost done with on Netflix. Just got on Netflix. Yeah, can you guys take a guess?
Last Dance.
Oh yeah.
I've already seen them all. They were good.
I think last time you guys were on together was when Last Dance first came out, and like everyone, and I think that no, it was with Nick Difranco or Nick Boys and Robbie, but we were talking about Last Dance, and I hadn't seen it yet, and I was like, y'all can talk about it, it's fine. Like
I watched them all in order.
I mean, I'm on episode 8, I think, so I have a couple more, but it's been like I obviously LeBron, our era, like he's the GOAT. He's amazing, but bro, like Michael Jordan, like, that man was a superstar, bro. Like everywhere.
Stone Cold Killer.
And I didn't really watch Jordan, not my generation. So like this is all new to me. Like when they're talking about the games and stuff, I'm like, oh, who wins this? I don't know. Like you know what I mean? Like
He came to Birmingham though. He did come to Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham Barons,
And-
I think it was.
And Tito was in that episode.
Tito.
Terry Francona.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where he coached
He
them.
used to coach the Barons.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
And Jordan liked him too. But
Jock.
yeah, just his, like, people talk about Kobe and how Kobe was like that Mamba mentality, and like all he would need is one little thing and you're done. And that's like Jordan started that shit, bro. Like Jordan, like he made, like, I just got done watching an episode where he talked about making up a story about how someone said something to him that he didn't like.
Oh yeah.
And he like said it in the locker room, like he made himself believe that guy said that, but he didn't. Like they interviewed the guy, he's like, I never said that. It was like when the guy said nice game, Mike, when he didn't have a good game. He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh okay, and came back and just torched him like 40 points. Like, what's he like? That's psychopath. That's a psychopath right there. But that man was a killer. So but I will say the production of it is a little weird because I thought it was just gonna be about that season, but they're talking about his whole career, basically, and like his dad and stuff, and it just keeps going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I wish
it's
it
hard
was
to
a little
keep
more
up.
straight. I wish it was more straightforward, but yeah. I mean, it was definitely the best thing other than Tiger King to watch during quarantine. So
Tiger King was
Yes.
awesome.
that was gas.
And obviously adding Avatar: The Last Airbender to Netflix was great too. Watched
Also
all.
gas. All those have been binge watched.
Have you seen it, George? You seem like
I haven't watched Avatar in years. I do need to watch it though.
bro.
But again, I haven't watched anything. I've just been chilling, studying, and I haven't watched Netflix.
Well, they have the new season of Last Chance U on there too. I'm gonna watch that first.
I know. I was watching that with my dad.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I think it's like
Does it have a crazy coach?
it's not better than the first seasons. I think it's somewhere along the line. It's way better than last year's season.
My favorite was that dude from Compton, that white coach from Compton that was gangster as fucking just.
No, dude, the Mississippi coach was way better.
I mean, I liked that guy too, but that dude was an asshole, bro. It was just fun to watch. For me, it was fun to watch, so I didn't really care.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for like the actual like good story, like actual storylines and all, like they're not like quitting on the team and it's not all drama driven, then like this is a really good season. It's just like you're watching them play football and it's all about football basically, and not about like, oh, they're getting in fights and all this garbage is happening outside of football. So it's a solid season.
I mean, I can't believe that John Franklin III is in the NFL.
I
He's a
know.
corner.
He sucked. He wasn't that good.
He's a
I know.
corner.
He's just
He's
an athlete.
fast as piss, though.
Yeah, he's just an athlete. That's why he's on there. But
He's going to make the Buccaneers.
I know. Didn't you hear what Bruce Arians said?
Yeah.
He's the most versatile athlete we've ever had.
oh my God, no, he didn't say that.
He said that. He's like, we don't know if he's going to play quarterback or running back.
Or slot.
They have Brady.
If he can, like, develop, like, good route running, imagine him with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans.
I don't – that
Godwin
guy
had-
probably – that's crazy.
Do you think Godwin just had a one-and-done year? You think he's gonna?
No.
You think he's legit?
That's the best tandem in the NFL. Wide receiver.
Yeah. He's a free agent next year. I'm hoping the Eagles.
So you're taking Evans and Godwin over Diggs and Thielen, even though Diggs isn't on the team anymore. Diggs and Thielen.
Yes.
Godwin are-
Look at the
Why?
production last year. It was unreal.
Thielen and Diggs did that the year before. They both had over 1,000 yards. Both have over 100 catches. Both had over 10 touchdowns. They were amazing.
Last year.
The year before. It wasn't last year. It was the year before. Kirk's first year.
Listen, I'm not talking about the year before. I'm talking about last year.
Oh, I ain't talking about last year. I'm talking about right now. Playoffs.
And now, guess your boy's on the Bills. He's going to be getting thrown 900-mile-an-hour fastballs and the ball going 35 yards over his head.
Yeah, he's not
He's
gonna.
gonna be-
He's gonna, because if they lose, like, I like Diggs. Like, I'm really sad that he's gone. Like, I understand that he was kind of a distraction a little bit, but like the man was just talented. Like he
was a dog.
Flat out play
He's
football.
going to hate Josh Allen. He's
But
going to hate him.
I think his mental health, bro. Like I mean, New York fits his personality a little bit more. Like Buffalo, like the city, he likes the city vibe, but like, and he's used to the cold from Minnesota and Maryland and whatnot. But I just think if that team doesn't do good, like I don't know what the Bills could either be really good this year or they could be really bad. Like I don't think there's in between.
I think they'll be about the same as they were last year. They got really good defense. They're going to run the ball, and they're not going to make Josh Allen throw 25, 30 times a game.
But
Yeah,
I
they're
just
going
think
to play
Diggs will
Josh
get-
Allen's strengths.
They're going to be the same team as they were last year, 10-6, maybe 11-5, and they'll probably win the division.
Diggs definitely makes them better, though. I think
Nah.
Diggs, Josh Allen, Devin Singletary,
Patriots are still going to win that division.
No, they're not.
Super Cam.
No, they're not. Come on. They have no players.
Cam
Edelman.
Newton did not have any players on Carolina.
He had a way better defense in Carolina than he will this year.
He had McCaffrey.
I don't
he
know.
had
Their
Devin
defense
Funchess.
is so good still.
Dude, everyone's opting out.
Everyone on the
That's
Patriots is.
Yes, they've had like 8 or 9 players opt out.
Because that deadline already passed. They can't opt out now.
No, but they had like 8 or 9 players. They had the most in the NFL. Was it by coincidence? No.
Because they
Come
probably
on now. Belichick knows what he's doing. Belichick knows what he's doing.
I mean,
It's interesting.
I definitely picked the Patriots in one of my past episodes to win the division. I did like a way too early division winners, and I definitely had them winning because it's just the Patriots, man. I just think that.
I think Miami's a better team than New England is.
Okay, let's calm down there. I mean, yeah, Miami's good, but come on. Devontae Parker, you think Tua's gonna be that good? Tua time?
Yeah. Yeah, Tua's going to be a dog.
How about I saw a picture of someone, I think it was Bleacher Report or NFL Memes. They posted it was like Freddie Kitchens and Jason Garrett are both on the Giants. It just showed a picture of them. It's like, oh, you got fired? Yeah. You got fired? Yeah.
Freddie
Joe
Kitchens.
Judge.
That guy's the biggest idiot I've ever seen in my whole life.
He's built by Bama, though. Don't sleep.
Stefanski?
Let's hope.
don't sleep on Stefanski here.
Let's hope, Mace.
All right. Well, sports are back, kinda, which makes us happy. Obviously, we like to talk about sports. So let's get into the NBA bubble first, because I heard that they're gonna give out bubble awards, like bubble MVP,
Yeah,
bubble
I saw
most
that.
improved, which the only person I know who is MVP worthy is Devin Booker, right? Like he's been crazy, right? Like he deserves it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
I think
who
Lou
else.
Will should be in the conversation.
Who?
Lou Will, Magic City man.
Or TJ Warren, isn't he doing pretty good?
He sucked last game.
Oh, so that's it. One bad game.
Dude, Devin Booker is unreal.
But can one of
He
you
had
guys
like 36 last game.
can one of you guys explain the bubble to me? Like, what is this? Is the bubble just to talk about the teams that are playing right now, or is the bubble like the top 8 or something like that? Like who? Like when do the playoffs start? Is this still regular season technically? So none of these games matter.
No, they matter. So like every team in the bubble has a chance to make the playoffs or had a chance to make the playoffs.
So
That's the whole
Suns are
reason
out.
of the bubble. That's why it's not all 30 NBA teams.
Yeah.
So like the NHL is doing like 5-game tournament or 5-game like play-in like type bracket series type thing. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
NBA is just doing like a regular season type thing. Like, all right, this is going to be the rest of the regular season. We're going to give you so many games. You're all going to have a chance to make the playoffs, whether your chance is 1% or 90%. That's basically what it is. So that's why, like, there's 8 teams that didn't make the bubble, like the Cavs.
Because they were super out. The Warriors, all them.
Yeah.
Like all the teams that were like in contention for the like draft lottery, basically.
So the Suns are out of it currently. I think I saw they're outside of the top 8. They're like the 10th team.
They have like a 0.5% chance to make it now.
Basically, that last spot in the West is between Memphis and Portland. But Portland's probably going to end up getting that spot.
Yeah, because that whole beef with Damian, I thought for some reason that like because they were all like freaking out when he missed those shots, and I thought that was it. I thought that like they sent him home like because they were doing like the whole bye thing like, and then he played the next day and scored 51. So
Yeah, I know.
did you know he's
It's a lot of talk. That's all that was. That was
50
chatter.
point games or something like that. 10 50-point career games. He's like, and that puts him in.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
He has this like I think LeBron only has 12. Like he's right there with them. What was it? Wilt Chamberlain had like 180 50-point games. Like what? No one's gonna beat that. No one's gonna beat that.
Yeah.
But Dame Dalla is awesome, dude. He's like one of my favorite players. I love Damian Lillard.
I like him too. I honestly, I was a big Russell Westbrook guy over Damian. Like that whole beef, I was always on Westbrook's side. But like, man, Damian has shown me that he makes the clutch shots. Like that's what matters, bro. Like he's clutch. Obviously, those 2 free throws don't
I
show
mean,
it, but like,
Damian Lillard has so much ignorance in his veins. It's disgusting.
he's just like I'm the best.
He's so unbelievably clutch. The fact that he hit a shot in Paul George's face and sent him home and said bye-bye, and then Paul George switched teams was just the cherry on top of the ice.
And it wasn't even like a straight 3. He was like 5 or 6 feet away from the 3.
Dude, that's what I'm
He
saying.
was near
like,
the logo when
Paul
he shot
George-
that and made that.
Paul George and Patrick Beverly had nothing to do with their win. Like obviously they played and they contributed, but like Damian when he says he sent him home, he literally sent him home. It wasn't like they just won by 30 points. Like he sent him home by hitting that game winner, and then he essentially sent himself home by missing those free throws or like lost the game. He lost the game. Like so like when he's like, yeah, it's a sign of respect when they're doing shit like that because they know what I can do. I'm like, damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
Bro. Like
He's stone cold.
He clapped back with "I'll hit a shot in your face again and make you switch teams" on Twitter. That
I didn't
was
see that.
unbelievable. When
Yeah, dude.
I can't believe he said that.
I've never
Paul
seen
George
someone-
couldn't even. You can't even respond to that. You can't.
I've never seen someone get as many likes on a comment. Just like even a celebrity, like he got like almost like 500,000 likes on his comment back to them, where he's like, "Y'all, you boys is chumps" or something like that, like switching teams and shit. Bro, I was like, damn. I double clicked. I was like, damn, I like that. I
You
love
had
shit like
to.
that. And then Bleacher Report fucking posted it and shit, just like stirring the pot a little bit more. I bet he doesn't even care. Like, I bet he's like, yeah, I know this is gonna be news. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna say my shit. But he knows, like, he has to know that he can't switch teams now. Like, Damian could never switch teams now. And I bet Portland knows that because it'll destroy his image if he switches teams now. Right? He's talked
No.
I
so
don't
much
know.
about other people switching teams and shit and all that. Nah, he
But
can't.
Paul George did it 3. I mean, he did it with Indiana to Oklahoma City, then to Oklahoma City, then to the Clippers. If he's like towards the end of his career and then he switches teams, I mean, that's not gonna really
I think
affect it that
Portland will
much.
trade him. Portland will trade him, so it makes it look better. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see it anytime soon. They'll trade C.J. McCollum over him.
where would you want to see Dame? Like, what team do you think he'd fit in best at?
The Sixers.
Shut up. They have a point guard. I'm talking about a
Who?
point guard. Who needs a
I
point
want
guard?
him to stay in Portland.
Go to the Suns. Devin
That'd be-
Booker,
That'd
him.
be disgusting.
I feel like the
But that-
Suns have good players, but, like, they suck.
They're just young. They're pretty young.
Like, they have that, what's that really tall dude's name?
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton. He was a number 1 pick, too. And he's been a kind of a bust, right? He's not
No,
He's
he's,
all right.
good. He's pretty good.
he's like
He averages double. I think he's what, 19.
He averages like 19 and 11 or something.
but he's not making noise.
He's a center in Phoenix. Come
Yeah,
on.
I mean he's
But he
doing
was the number 1
fine.
pick.
They should have chose Luca. If I'm being honest, they should have chose Luca.
That man is unbelievable.
Luka's the next LeBron,
36,
bro.
36, 14, and 19. He had 19 assists.
Shannon keeps saying that he's the next LeBron, but, like, can you really say that?
Luka Doncic might be the next great player in the NBA.
Okay, but,
He
like,
is.
but what about Giannis? He's still young.
Giannis is overrated.
Yeah.
Giannis's problem is he can't shoot.
But see, I look
Physically,
at,
he's disgusting. Like what he can do in terms
yeah,
of
you got to be able to do it all. To be a GOAT, to be like in the not GOAT conversation, but to be like the best player in the NBA, to be that in that conversation, you got to be able to do everything, right? Like if
Yeah.
Giannis was sitting here draining threes, it's over. Like that man, all he can do is just try.
Speaking of Dame, I just got a notification. He just scored 61
wow.
Against who?
against the Mavs, and they got the 8th seed now. He scored 61.
Would Luka
That's some fucking bro. I'm watching Last Dance. That's some Jordan shit right there, bro. Like that's
Luka's
like, all right,
problem is he can't play defense.
He can't play D at all, and he's not that athletic.
Dame.
That's the
No,
Mavericks.
Luka.
Oh, that's
The
all
Mavericks
European
will-
guys though.
The Mavericks will shoot out the gym. Yeah, Porzingis can't play defense either, but he's good as heck too.
You saw Embiid got his own shoe line, whatever. Or no. Curry got his own shoe line, but Embiid got a shoe deal or something like that. I don't know.
Steph
Like
Curry,
Embiid ones or something.
Under
like that.
Armour.
Yeah, I don't know what. But bro, there was a span, bro, where everyone was talking shit about Under Armour, but they had all the MVPs in that year. They had Bryce Harper, they had Cam Newton, and they had Stephen Curry. They had all
And
three of the
guess what?
MVPs.
And guess
They-
what?
They have Embiid now too.
Embiid sucks.
All right, relax.
He's not the best center in the league.
All right,
Relax.
relax.
Who's the best center in the league?
Nikolai
Embiid.
Jokic.
No,
Nikolai
he's not.
Jokic.
Nick, who's
He's
the
a
best
better-
center in the league?
Nikolai Jokic. He's a better passer. He's a better
The
shooter.
Joker? The Joker?
The only thing Embiid's got on him is defense and rebounding.
I think you guys are forgetting
Which-
about a certain unibrow out in LA.
Oh, come on.
Forward. He's a power forward.
Nah, he's pretty much a center. Look how tall he
He's a
is.
power forward.
But he's
He's
tall.
listed as a power forward.
But he's 7 feet tall. He's a center.
He's listed as a power forward.
He is listed as power forward.
Porzingis is 7'1". He's listed as a power forward.
Nick, you need to fix your Wi-Fi. You're laggy as hell. Like your audio's coming in great, but like your video is like pausing and shit.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's probably Danielle's account. That's why.
Nah.
It's probably messing up. But yeah, I'm trying to think of centers now. Now, like I've been so out of basketball, I didn't even know Anthony Davis wasn't a center. I thought he played center.
It's Embiid and Jokic are the two best, but Embiid's better.
And then like there's like average centers, rebounding centers. There's not. Yusuf Nurkic is really good. He's on Portland.
Shaq,
After
favorite center of all
Nurkic,
time?
it's kind of just a big bleh. Like you got Drummond on the Cavs. He's a really good rebounder and defender, but he sucks on offense.
Is Kevin Love still on the Cavs?
Yeah, he's not. He's garbage.
Isn't he? Is he like done, or do you think he's still got something in the tank?
No, he's just.
Isn't he still
cruising
on like a
along.
massive contract? Didn't he sign like $100 million contract?
Like 160 million, yeah.
That's a massive contract.
Oh yeah.
And then now he sucks. Like that's got to be bad for you guys. He should get out of there. I bet he can go to LA.
Focusing on his mental health. That's what I say.
He should go to LA. Go to the
They
Lakers.
suck. The Lakers stink.
The Lakers are
I
the
agree
best
with
team in
that.
the West. Don't you mean
No,
they
they're
stink?
not.
Yeah, they're the number one team in the West.
Cool.
Magic
They're
City
gonna lose to
Clippers are way
Portland.
better.
58 wins.
The Magic City Clippers are way better.
Y'all really think the Clippers are winning it all, huh?
Yes.
Kawhi can't guard LeBron with LeBron's eyes closed.
This is not the same LeBron we were talking about in 2018. So
Yeah, you're right. He's better. He
you're
ages like fine
Oh.
wine.
you're dumb. He's not better than 2018.
You realize if you take LeBron off the Lakers, they don't even make the playoffs.
Anthony Davis would take him to the playoffs. Kyle Kuzma.
He was on a similar team with New Orleans. They made the playoffs like twice.
They still made
Facts.
the playoffs. Still made the playoffs.
Dude,
I
the
still
Lakers
think
Curry absolutely sauced them both times in the first round.
2013 LeBron, Miami Heat LeBron, best LeBron.
False.
2016, you think he's better in 2016?
2018 LeBron was the best LeBron James I've ever seen in my entire life.
Did he even win MVP that year?
He put up 40 points a game in the playoffs.
he did do that.
And didn't win.
He put up 56 in the one game at Golden State. And then J.R. Smith forgot to score. But we're not going to talk about that.
And now he's on the Lakers. Look at that. LeBron just getting all these.
Don't be surprised. Just last thing. Don't be surprised if the Trailblazers beat the Lakers in the first round. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, that would make Dame Dollar legendary, bro.
That would be the
He is
first time
legendary.
LeBron
He made the
ever
conference
lost in the
finals
first
last year.
That's
Okay,
the
but
first
I
time
wouldn't-
LeBron would ever lose in the first round.
Yeah, he's never lost the first round. There was a
never
point where he
lost.
never lost a game in the first round, right?
He never lost in the first round. A
I
series.
think he's lost a game now though, but he's never lost a series. But because for a while he was swept.
No, he used to have battles with Gilbert Arenas and Antoine Jameson back in the day in the Wizards in the
Maybe it was
first
the
round.
Heat. The Heat, bro, he would just sweep the Pacers or the Hornets.
Not the Pacers. The Pacers were like good. That's when
they
Lance
always
Stevenson
played each other in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the thing.
That's when Lance Stevenson and LeBron had beef.
And then now I'm watching. Now I'm watching these Reggie Miller Pacers up here battling my boy Jordan. Huge.
Yeah, he
Jordan.
was a dog too. Reggie Miller was Steph Curry before Steph.
I mean, I keep seeing. It's funny to hear like what they talk about now because it's like, because they'll show Jordan like what they're saying in the interview, like, and then Jordan will just be like, "This is fucking bullshit." Like, it's weird to see that side of Jordan. You know what I mean? Because I always thought he was kind of like a nice guy. He's a fucking asshole, bro.
No.
He is kind of, but it's like
No, he definitely is, but like he was never nice. Like,
but
ever.
it's like crazy because it's like because he has to put on this persona sometimes for people, but then you see him in practice.
The man was on camera calling out his teammate, telling him, look at this man's an alcoholic.
Oh yeah, he's like, don't say that. My parents watch this. He goes, Mom and Dad, he's an alcoholic. He didn't care. I like the now I can't remember his name. Weird hair guy.
Oh, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. I can't believe.
Oh my God!
I
You
can't
don't
believe-
know the worm?
Shut up! I forgot. Yeah,
The
he's
worm,
like, I'm
baby.
taking a vacation.
Just left to go plow Pamela Anderson and
Cash episode. It was
was
Carmen
it Pamela
Electra.
Anderson?
Carmen
He had a
Electra.
girl. He had a
That's right.
girlfriend.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen. Okay, yeah, that's
She was in all the spoof movies,
what spoof movies?
like Meet the Spartans, making fun of like 300 and like all the movies from like those were Cash movies.
She's still looking good too.
She's still looking fantastic.
And he's looking a little bit. He's looking a bit rough.
Yeah.
He's
You know, his best friend is like Kim Jong-un, but he's dead now, isn't he? No, he's not.
He faked his death.
He did fake his death.
Everyone knows that. Hold on. Dr. George, real quick, I need people to know what's this whole antibody thing? Do you know anything about it? You're smart. But once you have it and beat it, do you have antibodies and you can't get it a second time?
Yeah, I don't know a lot about that. What we learned about for the Masters is like how it comes in to your body. We learned more about that than have it. So basically, they have those. You know how all those pictures have like all those red things on the outside of it. Basically, what that is they're like these spike proteins that attach to this receptor on the cell membrane, and so they get cleaved in, and they kind of go through. Do you remember genetics and stuff? They go through like reverse transcriptase to make a DNA segment. Then it becomes transcribed to become an RNA. Then it becomes translated to become a protein, and then it gets sent out. So that spike protein goes through a bunch of shit to come into the cell, and then goes back to making a protein based on that spike protein. That's how it gets infected and how it like kind of spreads throughout your body.
But isn't that like how any virus works?
Yeah.
Is it different? Is it different with this virus?
Well, it's different because this one has those proteins attached to it. It has that like protein coat attached to it.
Well, see, like I was doing my research because I've been getting mixed reviews because some of my friends are like because I was like, oh, I'm hype. I'm gonna have the antibodies. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be good. They're like, no, you can get it a second time. And I actually did some research, and you can. So your chances are low, but you can still get it. And sometimes they say it's worse the second time. So it's like,
yeah.
But I also I saw something that was like the reason why this virus sucks is because our body can't naturally keep these antibodies in our body. Like they only last for like a month or two. And then you're just as susceptible as anybody else. So it's like,
right.
That's why we need a vaccine.
There's a bunch of stuff in the air, you know. I just don't get what we're trying to do with it. We're trying to eradicate it. We're trying to, because it was originally flatten the curve. Now it's eradicated, which you can't eradicate it. It's
going to be like
I don't know.
Season, like flu season.
No. So I don't get what they're trying to accomplish.
I mean, and I have people saying, like my mom who doesn't know anything. I don't know why she's commenting on this, but she's like, oh, the long-term effects of it are really bad. I'm like, it's only been around for 5 months. What do you mean long-term effects? How cool? We don't know anything about long-term.
Yeah.
Like, we don't. So I don't. This whole thing is smoke and mirrors. Everyone's blowing it out. Like, obviously, we're not blowing it out of proportion. It sucks. It's killing people. But like, just like, especially at work right now, it's just nuts. It's just nuts right now. And I'm enjoying my time away right now because I know if I was back right now, I don't want to be in that madness. Everyone's just freaking out because we don't really have a plan in place. Like the zoo kept saying, we have a plan, but we don't have a plan. We don't. Everyone's running with their chicken with their head cut off. It's annoying. But all right, back to sports.
Yes.
Is college football over?
Till spring.
Is it though? I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna happen in the spring either, though. It's just going to get everyone's hopes up. Like, I think they already know, hey, it's over, but we're going to say it's spring just so I'm not hated. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Next year, like, in terms of, like, what's going on 6 months from now could look a lot different.
I mean, we got Trevor Lawrence out here saying we let him play. Shaq saying let him play. You know, all these pro athletes are saying let him play.
That'd be crazy. So what would happen if they did not play a college football season? The draft.
Is it like a redshirt year?
The draft. What would happen with the draft? The NFL draft.
It would still happen.
It would still happen.
There's a lot of people that don't play their senior year because they don't want to get hurt because they know they're going to get drafted.
Oh, I agree, but like, would the the guys that were supposed to be up for like the draft this year, like Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, come out.
They probably still come out.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence will still be the number 1 pick.
The draft is going to be here too.
In Cleveland?
It's going to be in Cleveland.
Too bad you won't be able to go to it.
No, we're going to be able to go to it.
You think by then?
And then the next year,
I heard we're going to be in Mass for 2 years. The next 2 years.
What?
I don't know about that.
Hey, I think I can't see this Rona going anywhere soon. It's all smoke and mirrors. Like they say, just like they say that it's going to be in the spring. Like we've had stuff at the zoo say, hey, we're going to open this date, even though we're not really. You know what I mean? Like it's.
And why the spring doesn't work. Yeah, and why the spring doesn't work too is if you get drafted to the NFL, how do you expect to play a college season in the spring and then get ready to play an NFL season like 2 months after? It's not going to happen.
It would be tough. It would be tough on your body. But like, I don't understand how like they're saying like the college people aren't understanding the liability factor. Like they're unpaid. They're unpaid amateurs. Like they have to know that they have common sense. Like Trevor Lawrence was saying some shit like, "Oh, like we're less likely to get playing football."
I mean, he's right.
How is he right? You're around your teammates constantly.
What I'm saying is you're around doctors all the time. You're around your medical professionals. You're around your training staff. You're around all those people all the time. When you go back home, you don't know who you associate with. At least it's semi-controlled in college.
I mean,
right?
I see that, but you're still going to be with 100 individuals that have been from 100 different places all at once.
I think the main reason they're not really playing is because it's not because like, oh, the coronavirus, this and that. It's because they can't probably take the correct safety precautions and measures like the NFL can. Like, I don't know if you guys seen, but like some of these training camp videos are kind of crazy. Like I watched the Broncos walking through a sanitizing station to get in and out of practice in a line. They all have to walk through it.
Like it just gets their clothes and stuff?
No, it sprays their whole body head to toe. Like a sanitizing. It's like one of those like
you talk about long-term effects. Inhaling straight sanitation shit every day is gonna really fuck you up.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, can college football do that? Can college football continually test every single day or every week?
There needs to be a thing that happens right away. Like they hold it up to you, be like, and it'll say if you're positive or negative, like right away.
So
I don't think it's possible.
The NFL has the money to do all of those, take all those precautions, do all that stuff.
The NCAA is rich too.
Yeah, the NCAA is rich, but the NCAA won't pay for that. The colleges pay for that. The NCAA just oversees what's happening. So basically, you've got a lot more of like MAC schools that are smaller D1. Think about Marshall. How is Marshall going to compare to an Ohio State? They're not. How can Marshall afford to test? They'd have to put all their money into football.
Do you think it's selfish reasons though too? Like they know that they're not going to be able to have fans, so they're not going to get any money?
No, not at all. Because you'd still get money off endorsement deals. You'd still get money off of being on TV. You still get money off of like
smaller schools that aren't on TV don't get that.
No. So that's why it's going to hurt too, because that's why college stadiums are bigger, so they can have more people and they can get more money revenue. And you got to think a lot of colleges too, especially the big name colleges like SEC, are in not like huge cities. I mean, think like USC and Ohio State really are like the exceptions, that they're in like big cities. The majority of them are in small college towns that depend on college football. So those economies are going to be struggling a little bit.
Bama's probably going to have to close forever.
Shut up.
You're not going to be able to
Nick definitely listened to Cowherd today.
What did Cowherd say? Cow turd.
Like he said the exact same thing.
I swear I didn't say.
He said Bama's going to be in the tank or what? Or what he was
saying?
No,
he was saying about the small college teams.
You watch Cow turd. You're just spewing his shit.
I do. He's my favorite. I'm not disagreeing.
I say some shit that he says, but I usually
say a lot of shit he says.
I'll be like, oh, shout out Cowherd for this fact.
I love Cowherd. He's the best.
He is. I mean, he's pretty great. Him.
Him and Clay Travis.
He hates him because he hates on Baker.
He was gassing up the Browns today.
Bro, this man Nick has a problem. He has 3 Baker jerseys. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
3. The man's not going to be there after this year.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not, Nick. He's not good. He's not good anymore. Figure it out. He's
What
not
do you
good.
mean?
He's not
Stop.
good.
Stop.
He's
Stop.
not good at football.
We're not getting into it.
Yes, we are. Right now. Baker Mayfield.
He's Case Keenum with a better arm.
You're
Did
an
he
idiot,
make the top
George.
100? No.
You're an idiot,
Then he
George.
sucks.
Okay.
He's number 50
Alright,
last year.
Don't
Shut
bring up the
both
top
of them.
100.
Stop. Case Keenum zip it, and Kleiss just trying to get me to make a reaction. Here it is. All right. He had the worst head coach I've ever seen. Ever. You could put a garbage can with a headset and tell it to call plays, and it would. They went through the mud. Him, Jarvis Landry, and Odell went on a bunch of talk shows and said how after the second play of the game, they would just not have an identity. So basically, the idiot would go into all right, this is what we're doing this week. We're going to do this, and he wouldn't do it.
Who's
They
throwing
won
the
6
interceptions?
games. They won 6 games on talent alone because Freddie Kitchens was the worst coach ever. Secondly, garbage line. Thirdly, he bought into his own hype. 80% was the coaching staff. 15% was Baker Mayfield buying into the hype. 5% was the rest of the team not performing. That is it. That's the take. He broke the rookie touchdown record. You don't just disappear after that. He did 13 and a half games.
It's called one-year wonder. It's called one-year wonder. It happens all the time in the league.
Happens all the time.
Shut up.
Chris Godwin. It's going to happen to him.
All right, shut up.
Just think about Nick Foles, right?
No, because there's still so much potential. You could see it in every throw. It's just that when you run 4 go routes in 1 checkoff, there's nothing open.
All right. So are you okay? When would you give up on him?
I'm not giving up on him. He's had 4 head coaches in 3 years.
So if he has a bad year this year, you're still going to be good with him next year. You want him next year.
Yes. I don't think 22 touchdowns and 22 interceptions is that bad.
What if he was really bad?
No. No. I've seen horrible quarterbacks for 23 years all the time. He's the best quarterback I've ever seen in a Browns uniform.
Whoa, Tim Couch?
Tim Couch is second.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. So if y'all go like 8-8 and you have like the 16th or 17th pick and Justin Fields is on the board, you're telling me you're sticking with Baker over Justin Fields?
Ooh.
I'm not. I'm telling you right now
I'm not saying that.
I'm telling you right now we're not going to have 8 wins. We're going to have 10 wins plus.
You heard it here.
All right, that's pushing it.
You heard it here first.
I said 9-7. I said 9-7.
New coach, way better at play calling, way better at scheming. Kleiss can tell you all about that. New line, completely new line. Our only hole on the offensive line is right guard. We got a new left tackle. We got a Pro Bowl right tackle now. We got a Pro Bowl right guard. We got a Pro Bowl center.
No excuses then.
No excuses. I agree. But at the end of the day, 4 coaches in 3 years. And then it's just the Browns organization at that point. So there's nothing.
So you think 10-6?
I say 10-6 or better.
But I think I remember you saying that they're not going to win the division though.
No, because Baltimore's in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore's gonna go like 16-0.
I disagree with that.
Dude, Baltimore's loaded.
I think Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is also going to absolutely not live up to any of his hype this first year.
Yes, I agree.
So you'd rather have Baker than Joe Burrow?
They put Joe Burrow over Baker in the QB rankings. He's never taken an NFL snap.
That's true. That is true.
And Kyler Murray, too. Kyler Murray hype? I'm so sick of Kyler Murray's hype, too.
He's getting a lot of love right now. I don't know why.
Baker threw
They went
20
5-11. They
touchdowns as a
stink.
rookie. 27 in a good system with a good line with time to throw.
Hey, this is kind of random, but do you know who I want to see have a really good year?
Carson Wentz.
No.
Kareem Hunt.
No. I want to see David Johnson have a good year.
No.
Everyone's counting him out, bro. He had
No.
another one-year wonder, bro. He had that one incredible year where he almost had 1,000, and then
He did.
broke his wrist, and then sucked for 2 years, and now he got traded to Houston, and everyone's like, that's the worst trade ever because David Johnson sucks. But what if David Johnson was David Johnson 2 years ago? Then everyone's going to be like, oh,
That is true. I
that's
could
a
see
pretty good
that.
trade. That's a pretty good trade.
They traded the top 3 wide receiver in the NFL for David.
I agree. Terrible trade. But what if this was David Johnson 2 years ago? Doesn't look as bad. I probably still would do it.
Still
Look
doesn't
as bad.
still doesn't make up for it.
David Johnson was the best running back in football 2 years ago, bro. He was the number 1 running back in football 2 years ago.
But at his best, though, he would probably be – I don't even know if he's a top 5 running back at his best now.
But it was – no, he's not. No, he's not even in the top 10. But it's weird because he broke his wrist. Nothing with his knee, nothing crazy with that.
No.
And he just sucked. He just sucked out of nowhere. It was a bad team, though. Houston's a way better team than Arizona. So –
But Houston's definitely taking a step back, though.
So you're telling me if David Johnson, Nick, I'm asking you this since you seem to be hating on him the most. You're telling me if David Johnson's available in the 4th round of your fantasy draft, you're not taking him?
4th round.
4th round.
4th round.
No,
Is that early?
that's way early.
I'm trying to think who usually goes in the 4th round. All right, 6th round. You're not taking him as your RB2. You have an opportunity to take him as your RB2. You're not going to take him?
No, I'm not taking.
I would take him as my RB3, maybe my flex stuff.
I take him as a flex or an RB3.
He's a starting running back for Houston. They have Deshaun Watson.
Okay, like
So?
Jump. It's PPR, boy.
have Duke Johnson for
He's not
that.
the starter.
Yeah,
Ooh, it's going to be DJ. 2 DJs. 2 D Johnsons. Just
they
saying.
traded. I'm done with Houston after the fact that they traded DeAndre Hopkins and Bill O'Brien said he was washed up. I can't believe that.
He said that?
They're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a terrible GM. He's a
They're
pretty
done.
good coach, but he's a terrible
He's a
GM.
pretty good coach. Terrible
He won the
GM.
division 3 years, so I mean.
Yeah, but that division's Jacksonville, stinky. Tennessee is the epitome of average. And Indy's going to be good. That's my surprise team. I think Indy's going to be real good.
I think Derrick Henry gets taken pretty high in fantasy drafts this year.
Oh, yeah.
He also isn't as good this year.
You don't think he'll be as good?
No.
You think people?
No, that's another quarterback. They're going to expose how poo Ryan Tannehill really is.
Yeah, he got a lot of money. Huh?
$30 million. He threw 8 passes against Baltimore?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Derrick Henry threw a touchdown pass that game.
I know. Give me a break.
The top 100 was jank too because another guy on the Titans, A.J. Brown, he's better than DK Metcalf. And DK Metcalf was the highest rated rookie wide receiver. Or
That
the
list
only
is
rookie.
That list was terrible. Josh Jacobs. Was Josh Jacobs on that list?
Yeah. I can't remember where.
Yeah, how he didn't win Rookie of the Year was astounding. Him or A.J. Brown should have won it.
Kirk Cousins got 58. He almost made the top 50. Hey,
Yeah, how did Jimmy G and Dak make it and Carson Wentz didn't make it?
Because he was hurt.
Jimmy G
Carson hurt?
went to the Super Bowl.
No, he played all season.
Oh, then yeah, I don't know. He had
Jimmy
a pretty good
G
year.
went to the Super Bowl, so that's probably why he was on the list. If I had a hunch.
Even though it wasn't really him that got him there.
No.
No, it was Kyle Shanahan just being genius.
And that defense is incredible.
Unreal.
Bosa was like the 17th best player on the list. Are you kidding me?
You trade one of the top 5 defensive linemen in football and get better? How? I don't get
John
it.
Lynch is a beast.
He's a one-year wonder. Sean McVay, remember him? Everyone thought he was the young genius mind in LA.
That's true.
Shanahan's been to 2
Shanahan.
Super Bowls already.
Okay, but
Tell me different.
this is the first one as the head coach, right?
Literally, you can argue that he took the Falcons all the way that year.
He was the offensive
Yeah.
coordinator.
I mean, yeah, look at them now. They stink.
They suck without Shanahan. They suck without him.
I don't think Matt Ryan made the top 100 either.
No, he didn't.
That's also a sin. That
think
man is
Stafford did either.
unbelievable.
Matt Stafford is one of the most underrated
I was
quarterbacks.
about to say,
We
did
can't-
Stafford
we
make it? I
can't-
don't think Stafford made it either.
We can't really judge
He
the
was hurt,
list
though.
because it's by the players, right? So I don't really
I
know
don't-
how they do it.
But you got to think,
Mahomes
too.
is 4.
They said they ask him, like, right after practice, and they don't really give a shit about it. They're tired after practice, so they just say
during
a
the
bunch of
Pro Bowl too, a lot too. Like it's during the Pro Bowls when they talk to him about it. But
that
I
list is
thought
bullshit.
usually the MVP always is the number one pick, or not.
Oh, of course.
It's always number one on that list. But I think this year it could have been Mahomes.
It should have been Mahomes.
But
Or Russell.
because Mahomes won the Super Bowl, right? So
Mahomes
Yeah.
is the most. He's the undisputed best
Lamar,
player in the
I think they're referring to like the year, not really the postseason. They're talking about like the year. And Lamar Jackson was the MVP, so he's the best player, right? So you kind of have to put him number one. Just like when Aaron Rodgers won MVP, like in 2014 or some shit like that, when it was like kind of random that he won. It was like, yeah, he had a good year, but
Cam Newton, when he won it,
Scam Newton.
he was good. I'm
Scam
kind of tired of Cam Newton right now. He's too much talk. I just want to see the
Scam
He's
Newton.
talking too much.
I'm telling you, dude, Cam Newton is he's gonna be okay. I'll give him okay.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Like I was rooting for him at first because like I like a good like you get a team does you dirty. You know, you say you're hurt. I want to see him come back have a good time, but he's just talking too much. He's talking
He
too much.
was working out the gospel music. That's
And he
kind of
sucks.
scary.
He hasn't been that good.
No.
Since his MVP season, he hasn't been good at all. You know what I mean?
He's been hurt since then, though.
Don't matter when he wasn't.
Howard says it best: take out your rookie year and take out your best year, and that's what kind of quarterback you are.
Your rookie year. What if your rookie year sucks? I guess take it away, right?
Yeah, take out your rookie year because I mean you're learning a new system, you're adjusting to the NFL, and then your best season, and then the remaining years, that's what type of quarterback you are.
I guess.
So take away Cam Newton's MVP year, and take away his rookie year, right? Rest 8 seasons? He's like a 500 quarterback with like a 59% completion percentage.
He's a pretty solid quarterback.
Or Eli Manning, his rookie year, he led the league in interceptions, I think.
So I mean,
Eli Manning.
Discounting Belichick's greatness. He'll find a way.
How are the Eagles going to do this year, George? I got Nick fired up. Let's get you fired up now.
oh, let's get me fired up. They're gonna win the division because I'm so sick of hearing about these freaking Dallas Cowboys. Oh my god, they make me.
Them Cowboys.
What about them is good? How did they improve?
They got.
They did.
CeeDee Lamb, cool. They lost Travis Frederick, an arguable Hall of Fame center, right?
Yes.
Zeke's got another year on the tires. The offensive line, Tyron Smith is 32 now?
Yes.
And he's had multiple injuries. So the offensive line is old now. Okay, let's go to the poo-ass defense. Aldon Smith, after not playing for 4 years,
He loved criminals.
they love criminals. They do have good linebackers. I will give them that.
DeMarcus
Their
Lawrence is
linebacker.
good.
They might
Van
have the
Der Esch
best
is good.
linebackers in the league.
I don't know about that. Tampa's got great linebackers.
Yeah, Levante David. My
Eric
God.
Kendricks, Anthony Barr. Come on, man.
Devin White, Levante David. Oh, what about Seattle? We're stupid. Bobby Wagner.
He's overrated. Bobby.
All right, shut up.
False.
Come on. What is
Bobby
he?
Wagner?
R.I.P.
He's good, but like, come on.
Luke Kuechly.
Oh,
He's not
Rest
in the
in
league
peace.
anymore. He doesn't matter.
but anyway, going back to the poo-ass Cowboys, I don't get it. Do you realize, okay, Dak led the league in passing yards.
I think the
And,
Cowboys
and
do
touchdowns.
terrible.
I think
Oh, no, he didn't lead the league in touchdowns.
Lamar
Do you realize, though, who cares, right? They went 8-8 with a healthy team.
it's a passing league, bro. So yeah, obviously someone's gonna have a lot of yards, right? Yeah,
8-8 with that team, and they can't beat the Eagles, who are playing with practice squad players. Think about that, right?
See, like that run that you guys had last year, where you busted out some wins to make the playoffs, was like Carson Wentz playing with nobodies. It was like come from behind wins, but it's the fact that it was against really bad teams. It was like what the Redskins.
It was.
Twice?
I'm not saying it was like against the best teams in the league, but what he did, he carried that team.
Oh yeah.
The defense was playing well. I'm not saying that, but I mean, he carried the offense.
No, and I agree that one pass he had in the end zone to win the game on the run. I forgot what game it
Oh,
was
against the Redskins?
against the Washington football team.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You have to be politically correct now. You can't say that.
I mean, yeah.
I really wanted them to be the foreskins, man. It would have been good.
Yeah.
Or the Red Wolves.
I like the Red Tails.
Oh, like the.
How about the Little Feathered Indians?
Oh, great song. Tyler Childers, best in the game. But anyway, going back to the Cowboys, I just don't get the hype. And I don't get the hype with Dak Prescott. I don't.
I mean, I don't.
He's average
you
as
don't have to
shit.
convince me. I don't think Dak Prescott's that good either.
He turned down $40 million.
Was that true though? He was saying that wasn't true.
Who does that?
That's what I'm saying. That's why he said that wasn't true. I thought that was debunked. That was just
No, that's asinine. I have inside sources. Very good inside. No. George knows.
He does know. I do know.
I have someone extremely close to Dak
Kareem
Prescott.
Hunt. That's it.
No, I don't. I know someone else. Very close.
Who's your source? Tell everyone.
Dak Prescott's former agent.
You know his former agent.
Yes, I do.
Don't make me make this the title of this video.
I'm not
Who
lying.
is it? What's his name?
Matthew Gilly.
Why is he his former agent? Why'd he fire him?
He didn't fire him. He went to a different agency firm because he wanted way more money and stuff, and they just mutually parted ways.
How do you know him?
Video games.
He plays video games.
Well, no. Well, it's a long story, basically. Barkevius Mingo lived next door to one of my friends, and then, like, he started playing Xbox with Mingo, and Mingo, like, his friend's an agent with this guy, his lifelong childhood friend. He's from Louisiana, so they started playing video games together. Then he started playing video games with just us, and now, like, everybody knows him. He's a really good guy. But he is Dak Prescott's former agent. He said the $40 million deal was indeed.
Damn.
He's my least favorite player in the NFL. I'm going to throw that out there if it wasn't already
Prescott?
Yes.
We asked him, why is he going nuts? What's going on?
Because he's the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, so he thinks he's entitled to a lot of money.
He said he thinks he can get the money.
I mean, maybe.
I hope they pay him, too. I hope they pay him.
I hope they don't. I want to see the red rifle out there.
This is why the Cowboys won't be good, though. All this talk about Dak Prescott and, is he going to get paid? Is he not? All that talk's so negative.
All that noise. Just like what Jordan had to go through, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Do not compare Dak to Jordan.
The situation.
I hope they pay him. I hope they pay him 45. I hope they give him Mahomes money.
So what if Carson gets hurt again? Do you move away from Carson?
Depends when he gets hurt and what the injury is, too.
Better question. What if he doesn't get hurt, but y'all just have a terrible year and he sucks? You giving up on him?
No, I'm not giving up on him. He was the MVP of the league.
When?
In 2017, and then he got
weird because I don't think he did win that year.
I think Tom
weird.
Brady.
He was the MVP, but anyway.
For 11 games.
And then
13, bitch.
His ACL exploded on the goal line.
That is his big. If he could stay healthy, he's what? He's 27 now.
How can he?
I mean, he played all year and then got speared in the back of the head by Clowney. We can all agree with that.
He's 6'5", like 240. How is he not staying healthy? He's a beast.
Who's gonna sign Clowney?
The Vikings. Maybe.
No. Danielle Hunter is way better.
Dude,
Facts.
He only got like 41, I think. I think he's way better than Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa got 70.
All right.
You don't think he's better than Nick Bosa?
I don't know about that.
Didn't the two guys that had like 19 sacks, Chandler Jones had 19 and a half sacks.
Beast.
Arizona. And the guy from Tampa had 19 sacks. They didn't even make the top.
Oh, Shaq Barrett? He's a beast, too.
They didn't make the top 100, I don't think.
No, they didn't make the top 10.
Or top 10, whatever.
Or top 20.
And then Myles Garrett had like, what, 14 with like 6 games left?
No. They had it was.
They just gave him a bunch of money too.
No,
He's
Miles
so good.
Garrett, Miles Garrett had 10 sacks through 10 games. Miles Garrett in his career has played 34 games and has 30 and half sacks. So production's there. He's just got to stop hitting people in the head with helmets.
Is he the greatest defensive player in Browns history?
Browns history? No.
In your era?
In my era, yeah. He's one of the best defensive players I've ever seen.
I mean,
Like
y'all have
on
had
the
like
ground.
10 number one picks in your era. So I'd hope they have
False.
some talent. How many
False.
number one picks have you witnessed? 5. That's a lot.
Tim Couch, that was the expansion year. Courtney Brown, Miles Garrett,
Stinks.
Baker Mayfield,
Baker Mayfield. Never mind, it was 4.
4. I thought they drafted a lineman. Did they draft some linemen?
No.
Phil Taylor, I remember that.
Phil Taylor was 20. I don't want to talk about Phil Taylor. You know why? Because we traded Julio Jones for Phil Taylor, and I'm still upset about it.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
That's almost as bad as
And he drafted T-Rich, baby.
I don't want to talk. And then he sucked.
Trent Richardson, baby.
Yeah, we traded Trent Richardson. We traded Trent Richardson for Johnny Manziel.
Trent Richardson.
No one won that trade.
Yo, I want to know.
And then Justin Gilbert, remember him? Stinks.
Who?
Sorry, Nick.
Remember Namdi Asamoah?
Hey,
What
he
about
was
Williams?
ass.
We're going to start going on you.
All right, dude, we got to lie. Remember we drafted, I think it was like 2009. We drafted a fucking 26-year-old firefighter in the first round.
What about
I
Jalen
was so
Rager?
Jalen Rager over Justin Jefferson.
Dude, he's better than Justin Jefferson.
No, he's not. You
Yes,
take
he
that
is.
back. You
No.
take that back.
Let's go.
No.
He's better than Justin Jefferson.
How?
Dude, Justin Jefferson played 90% of his snaps in the slot, right? And he had Joe Burrow, the number 1 pick, and he had Jamar Chase, and he had a great offensive line, and he had a great LSU team
now
around
he
him.
has Kirk
Jalen
Cousins.
Rager was by himself.
Okay, but did you see that catch? NFL posted it. I know you saw that catch Justin Jefferson made on the sideline. I know you saw
I don't give a shit about a single fucking highlight.
Little.
Pro Football Focus said that Jalen Rager, out of all the receivers drafted, played with the worst quarterbacks.
Okay, so why you did your little research? Because when y'all
Yeah, I
first
did.
took him,
Yeah, I
you
did,
were like,
bitch.
fuck this. I have
Yeah,
you
I was
on this
pissed on-
podcast saying
I know, bitch. I know. I was pissed on draft night. I know. But Jalen Rager is a beast. And he can return kicks and punts. So
All right.
Jalen Rager, I'm saying it now, will be top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting. I'm saying it.
Okay, let's make a bet. I bet Justin Jefferson has more catches and more receiving yards and more touchdowns than Jalen Rager.
What's
bet
the
you
bet? You
$10.
gotta put-
Yeah, what's the bet? What's the bet?
$10.
I'll bet. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll Venmo you $10. Yeah,
Or,
So
or
what's the bet? What's the bet?
$10.
that Justin Jefferson will have more
touchdowns.
touchdowns, receiving yards, and catches, receptions.
Reception.
All the above?
All 3.
Wow.
But
So
maybe,
what-
or is that
what
is that too
qualifies?
is that too specific?
Yeah. What qualifies is in like you should do like oh man, that's tough. You should
How
do
about
receiving yards
fantasy
or
points?
touchdowns.
Fantasy points.
No. You should do
No.
receiving yards or touchdowns.
How about all-purpose yards?
How about just like
No.
overall?
'Cause he's
like,
a
we
punt
should
returner.
we should be able to tell who had a better season. We should be like, okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
Facts.
And we'll be honest. I'll be honest.
like because one might have 10 touchdowns but only have like 500 receiving yards, while the other one has like 1,200 receiving yards and 100 catches. You know what I mean? That'd be fucking. I don't think he's gonna get 100 catches, but because he got.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot
he's
of
gotta
catches.
compete with Dalvin and Thielen. That's a lot. That's a lot of catches going on.
And what's your tight end's name? God, I
Rudolph.
can't think. That's right. He's pretty good.
Is it?
And-
That was a push off.
No, it wasn't. Stop that.
No, it wasn't. And Irv Smith, beast.
Bama raised right there. Bama.
Those 2 tight end sets are awesome.
Are the
Irv-
Saints going to get over the hump and get out of this divisional round of the playoffs this year?
No, they will not.
They'll win their division.
Yes.
Famous Jameis.
I just saw a thing on my timeline the other day. It was like Jameis Winston said this whatever 6-7 years ago. It was when they won the national championship. He was like, I told my boys, you be strong, I be strong. So I said, you strong, I strong. Like, just so fucking made no sense. And the reporter's like, okay.
He's from near me.
He's gonna eat a W. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
So stupid.
Another thing about the Saints, Taysom Hill is not the future.
Taysom Hill's
Teddy
unreal.
B was the future. How are you gonna say
Jameis is the future.
You know what? Do you know why the Saints lost that game?
Because they didn't play Taysom Hill.
They did not. They stopped giving it to Taysom Hill.
He was
They stopped.
unstoppable against us, bro.
He was unbelievable. I can't believe Sean Payton did not keep. He was. Didn't he throw a 50-yard pass that game?
Yeah.
And he caught a 50-yard pass.
He caught one, threw one, and had like 140 yards rushing. The man was doing
touchdowns.
everything.
Yeah, I remember that. All right, it's time. You guys ready for this draft?
Oh, yeah.
The way too early fantasy football mock draft. George, do you have another beer on hand? You're going to need it. This is gonna be
Yeah, I'll probably get on.
All right, go get another one. I'm going to share my screen. Little desktop action. Hopefully we don't see any porn. All right.
Ooh.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Sweet. All right. As you can see, it has you guys in the corner there too. This is perfect. All right, so for everyone watching back home or on YouTube, wherever you're watching this shit, we got a mock draft simulator brought to you by Draft Wizard, and I randomized and got the number 1 pick. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory who we should draft first. Look at this. Look at this. Michael Thomas, 0% of experts agree to draft him number 1 overall. Same with Kamara. So we'll just make this easy on everybody and draft Christian McCaffrey.
Thank you.
He's the greatest player. I had him last year, won me a fantasy title, and then looks like Saquon got taken second, followed by Ezekiel Elliott, Michael Thomas, Kamara, Cook. Oh, my God, it's going too fast. Kenyon Drake got taken.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Not Gurley.
Holy shit. What is going on?
That was fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's all random. And there's no time limit, so we don't have to worry. So it looks like Thomas.
Zeke went above Alvin Kamara?
I'd take Zeke over Kamara.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill, Josh
Jacobs, beast.
Adams, Henry, third running back off, or fourth running back off the board. Then Kenyon Drake. That's a surprise. Is he going to be that good this year?
He's a good player, but their offensive line still stinks.
Miles Sanders? Is he going to be an integral part of this offense? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's running back 1. He's gonna be the featured back.
I was telling this shit to.
Where's Nick Chubb?
He got.
Yeah, where is Nick Chubb? That is crazy.
He was the last one right here. So he was, the last pick on that one. But I was telling Nick this, George, that NFL or someone I think it was Bleacher Report posted who's going to have more rushing yards, Miles Sanders or Saquon.
I saw that.
That's stupid. You're an Eagles fan. You know Saquon's going to have more.
Yeah. I mean, it might be a little bit closer than we expect, but I mean, come on, I think Saquon's the best running back in the division. He's probably the second best running back in the league.
Okay, that's tough.
Him and McCaffrey? Come on now.
No. Yeah. For a second, I thought you said Miles Sanders was the top running back in the league.
No. He could be a running back. He could be a top 10 running back.
Let's look at this. Mahomes was taken early, bro. Mahomes was taken in the second round.
Yeah, that is
Edwards. No. Clyde Edwards was taken.
Kansas City starting running back?
Yeah.
A lot of touches.
Still, though.
Todd Gurley, Todd Gurley, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't get the Todd Gurley hype either.
So we have a running back. We have our RB1. 56% of experts say we should take Austin Eckler here, who had a great – having him and McCaffrey would be a dirty duo.
That would be a good duo.
Let's see the draft board.
But I would take Travis Kelce here, and I'll tell you why. I took him in the second round last year, and in every fantasy championship match, whether you win or lose, like top 2 people have a top tight end on their team. Having a top 10 tight end on your fantasy team is crucial for your success, in my opinion. Like it took my game to the next level. Having Travis Kelce on my team, bro, I was good. That's like another wide receiver.
But what you could do is you could take Eckler and have a great RB1, RB2 situation, and then wait till like the 3rd round to get like Zach Ertz or George Kittle.
Because Zach Ertz will probably get taken.
By the time when do you pick next?
I have back-to-back picks here.
That's what I'm saying. So you can take both.
I could take both. That's what I would do. Having back-to-back picks like that, because Travis Kelce is like, there's no like Travis Kelce and Kittle. That's it. There's not going to be and maybe Darren Waller. He'll be a good one, and Zach Ertz. Those would be the only good tight ends.
Hooper.
You can get a good running back in the 10th round, and he'll start for you. Like I got Eckler late, so out of respect for my boy, I'll take Travis.
Then you're taking Eckler,
and then Eckler. Correct?
Yeah, I would.
Look at that, he went to 27% because now they're thinking, what? You can't get a wide receiver, can't get a top. Because I see their logic. I see their logic here. Because you want a wide receiver one, right? Chris Godwin would be your wide receiver one.
Yeah.
See what running backs are left.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
I don't really like this setup right now. Right? They're just showing like the top people.
Yeah.
Top players from here. No. I should have just picked a running back
Oh.
from Art Jackson. Oh, Aaron Jones still there. Leonard Fournette, Chris Carson. I don't think Jones will
That's tough.
All those guys are going to be gone by the next time we pick.
Maybe not Fournette, but definitely Jones. That's why okay, let's look at the top wide receivers.
Go look at wide receivers now.
Yeah. Kenny Golladay, Juju Smith. Yeah, bro. There's not really much.
I would take Godwin. Because then you could get Miles Sanders later, or you could get like you get Miles Sanders, or you could get
deeper at running back right now. So I'll take Godwin.
Who else? I mean, you got.
I think Thielen was there. Now everyone's taking receivers. Look at that.
Mike Evans. My God, he was still there.
Odell was taken late.
Cortland Sutton is a dog.
He is good. Oh, there's Thielen. Damn. Oh, Cooper Kupp still available?
Calvin Ridley?
Good. These guys are good. DJ Chark? Keenan Allen?
Yeah, these are all great players.
These are great wide receivers. That makes me kind of regret not taking Austin Eckler.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit. Let's look at top just in all positions right now. Yeah, Cooper Kupp's at top. See, I told you Leonard Fournette's still there. So if I wanted, I could take Leonard Fournette right now. Like right now, would you say running?
You could take two. You get 2 picks.
I get 2 picks. Yeah, that's what's great about having back-to-back. James Conner's there. Melvin Gordon, is he not going to be good? What?
No, he's splitting carries with Philip Lindsay. And I wouldn't take James Conner either because you got Benny Snell there. They got that 3rd-round running back from Maryland. I mean, he's going to be –
I don't think James Conner is good at all. I would take
Fournette's the guy.
Yeah, but that Jaguar offensive line –
doesn't matter. He's the guy. He'll get all the touches and all the carries.
I know. They might cut him or trade him before. I mean, you never know.
Cut him.
Dude, they were talking about trading him.
You think? Whatever. Maybe he'll go to a better team.
I don't know. Kicker's looking kind of needy right now.
Someone had to say it. I'm just glad I don't have to worry about a tight end right now. Oh, Cooper Kupp's looking mad nice right now.
Take Cooper Kupp, then Leonard Fournette.
Oh, yeah, I have 2 – I keep forgetting I have 2 picks.
Cooper Kupp and Chris Godwin. Pretty sweet.
That's a nice combo right there. Look at all my C's on my team.
Dak Prescott.
I'll take him just
QB3?
I mean, yeah, he throws a lot. He has a lot of weapons. He's gonna have.
He's Dak and Dunk.
Dak and Dunk.
Facts.
All right. I say, yeah, we gotta take Fournette here.
Yeah.
Team's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Fournette's probably my worst player, and that's pretty good.
You drafted Leonard Fournette.
Oh, I like Tyler Lockett. He got taken. Terry McLaurin, Diggs,
T.Y. Hilton went this late.
Prescott, Tyler Boyd's on the board, off the board. AJ
Ooh.
Green.
AJ Green is a great pick here. Or Jarvis.
Jarvis is Jonathan Taylor. Ooh.
Ooh, that's tough. That's toughington.
I'm not taking Russell. I'll take Drew Brees in round 10.
Yeah, back to back too.
Yeah, back to back every pick now. I could take AJ or Jarvis. Who's gonna? Okay, Browns expert. Is Jarvis gonna have a big year this year?
Yes, Jarvis had over 1,000 yards. He had one of his best seasons last year. He had his most touchdowns last year. He's a great wide receiver 3. AJ Green, you don't know what you're getting basically because he's been hurt for
Edelman.
the last year and a half.
No, I would choose Jarvis over Edelman.
Yeah, but he's got Baker throwing to him. So that's 2 out of 3. So you both think Jarvis here.
I'd go Juice, yeah.
Jarvis and then another running back or another wide receiver.
I mean, you go Jarvis, AJ Green.
Ah, shit, dude. We didn't do this right. Look, there's 3 wide receiver spots. We don't do that.
Yeah, that's weird.
We do 2 wide receivers and a flex. Fuck. Whatever. So now, okay, we have to kind of mend to what we made here. So we have to get a 3rd wide receiver. That's just weird. I wouldn't want to play like that. And then we need a flex.
Jarvis is a wide receiver 3. That's pretty good.
Russell. This is what, round 7?
Mark Ingram.
Oh shit! What? Mark Ingram's the starting running back, is he not?
Yeah, but they got J.K. Dobbins now.
So he's gonna split carries. I'm
Okay.
not taking AJ. I'm not taking AJ here. I don't know about rookie running backs have excelled in the last few years. I wouldn't mind taking Jonathan Taylor here.
But they got Marlon Mack too, so I don't know how that's gonna work either.
Yeah, so many questions. Let's look at running backs.
It's harder too
Kareem
because
Hunt!
No, I wouldn't go Kareem Hunt here.
Singletary,
Singletary
He's
would
not
be
a bad
a great
one.
pick.
11th best right now.
and it's hard too because we don't know anything about training camp, how the offense is surrounded around these players too, so it makes it harder.
I'd go Singletary because he's the starting running back for Buffalo.
Is he though? Like, why wasn't he taken then? Who's there? Who's he competing with? Because like, I kind of want to go Ingram here.
You go Mark Ingram or Devin Singletary? I'm cool with
Ingram's
either
in a
one.
great offense. He had a great year last year.
I would probably go Singletary.
He catches a lot of balls. Fuck it. I'll take Singletary.
That's surprising he lasted this long.
I'll take a stab in the dark. Why not?
Look, he's projected 11. Oh no, that's a buy. Debo Samuel. Dang.
Damn.
He's
Drew Brees
hurt
got
though.
taken.
That's why he.
Brees got taken. Brandon Cooks too.
Josh Allen. Garbage. Quarterback.
Mark Ingram's still on the board.
And then Mark Ingram.
Kind of have to take Ingram now, huh?
Yeah, you kind
Quarterback.
of have to take Mark Ingram.
I'll take Ingram first. I don't care. Now let's look at all positions.
Are you going to quarterbacks?
Kind of have to. Yeah, I might as well. Ooh, Wentz is there. Brady's there. Let's go to quarterbacks. Yeah, I'll take a quarterback this round.
Tom Brady.
Aaron Rodgers is still there, but
Old
personally,
rat.
I don't like to play with people in my division. Would you have to? Brady's gonna have a year. Daniel Jones doesn't have a picture.
I would pick either Brady or Rodgers. Brady's going to be in an air raid system.
Cam. Brady or Rodgers?
Yeah, but-
what we said.
But we
Brady's
don't know.
gonna be-
Brady's old now, and he didn't have that great of a year last year. So
Yeah, I don't
Look at
like
his
Brady.
weapons that were around him, though. You
I don't
can't
care
really-
about Brady. I like Brady, but not at this position here.
I'd go Wentz.
I know
I'd
you
take
go.
Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers here. Carson Wentz gets hurt too much.
He played all year.
There's always that chance.
Wentz is going to be the MVP. That's my prediction this year. He's going to be the MVP of the league.
Taking Wentz. My gut's saying Wentz. And then that'll probably be it. Just because now we're just picking bench players essentially.
Yeah. And a defense.
Yeah, it's a bunch of. I want to see who's left right now though.
Tariq Cohen.
Jalen Rager. Nice.
Did Jalen Rager get taken?
Yes. Mike Williams is still there?
And Matt Breida's still good, bro.
Tom Brady's still on the board.
Yeah, experts are saying Brady's not going to have a good year, it looks like. But let's look at Carson Wentz, Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette, Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp. So let's say we didn't have a third wide receiver. We'd be choosing Jarvis Landry or Devin Singletary or Mark Ingram as our flex. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. And then Travis Kelce at the tight end. And then who cares about defense?
What tight ends are still available?
Shit, nobody.
I'm curious.
Everyone got taken. Hunter Henry, that's not bad.
Hayden Hurst.
I think Hayden Hurst could have a big year.
Austin Hooper's still available. Wow, that's interesting.
Isn't he going to have a good year, huh?
Well,
he's tight end 1.
He's a starting tight end in a 2 tight end system, so yeah, I would assume.
I guess we'll see.
Hayden Hurst is a starting tight end in Atlanta.
I think our team looks pretty good there, though, guys. I think that was a pretty good draft. You know, had some good debate, had some good back and forths.
Oh
there.
yeah.
But I want to thank you guys for coming on the pod once again. I think this was a good. I'm sorry I haven't streamed. I keep saying streaming. Sorry I haven't done one in a while. You know, when the ladies here kind of got some shit to do. You know, but we had a good time. I hope you guys stay Rona free. It's not fun.
Yeah, you too.
Just bored as hell. But hey, I'm gonna make the most out of my time. I'm gonna do a bunch of podcasts. So I'm sure.
I'm down. I'm always down.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm sure you guys will be on again, and I have to get Robbie on here too.
Bring J. Cole Brady on.
J. Cole Brady. We should just call him that now. What up,
no,
Jermaine
Brady.
Jermaine Brady.
Jermaine
Brady.
AKA Jermaine Brady.
Tom Cole.
I like that too. That's a white man name. You got to call him that. Thomas Cole.
I just put that on there. He'll have no idea what we're talking about, but it's fine.
No.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. Hopefully, we'll see you guys soon. Tune in next time for another episode of the FIO podcast. Hope you guys are good.
Peace out, homies.
See ya.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Oh, yeah.